They say they love you. They don't love you like I do. They don't love you like I do. Like I do. Whoa.
Real King J, I'm back with it once again, man. Had to get in front of the camera. Had something on my heart. I'm gonna talk about it. You probably can relate to it. But hey, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's the least you can do. I ain't charging for these videos. Even when I blow up, I probably will most likely still not charge for nothing. You feel me? I might come out with some merch and stuff like that, but this is game that I'm giving for free. And normally my motto is the game is to be sold, not to be told. You know what I'm saying? But I'm giving this game out for free because I know that there's other people that can relate, and there's other people that need help. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, beautiful day. Just got done on my walk at the lake. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting that sun glisten down on my melanin body. You feel me? I'm feeling good. It's a good day. It's warm, it's windy. I'm feeling good, man. But without further ado, let's get into it. Sometimes you're invited, but you're still not welcome. Sometimes you're invited, but you're still not welcome. Now, last week, I made a video titled, "Why Having No Friends is a Blessing," right? Having no friends is a blessing. But what about when you have friends? What about when you have friends, acquaintances, people around, and y'all do hang out? And when you get around them, you feel more lonely than you were when you was by yourself. This is a signal that you and those people are growing apart. This is a signal that you and those people are not connected like you once were. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, we'll go to things or we'll be around people just of the fact that we are scared of being alone. We scared of being lonely, and that's a valid fear. You know what I'm saying? Because really, as human beings, we are social creatures. We're not meant to just be isolated and alone. I feel that society nowadays is trying to push us to be more alone and isolated, because they know that when you're alone and you're isolated, you're more susceptible to be addicted to drugs, addicted to porn, addicted to vices to kind of cope with that loneliness. So I think that we're in an epidemic of loneliness, right? But we're not really meant to be that way, right? We're not meant to be that way. We're not meant to be lonely, okay? We're not meant to be totally alone all the time, isolated, right? But what happens when you hanging around people that you thought was your best friends, and when you get around them, you feel lonely? You feel like, man, I don't resonate with these people anymore. It's time to distance yourself. It's time to connect with people that you feel aligned with. It's time to connect with people that you feel that you resonate with. The universe, God, gives us, and I always say that God, the universe, because some people want to argue that the universe and God is two separate things. But God made the universe. But that's another video for another time, right? But when God or the universe is trying to get our attention on something, he's going to make us feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make us feel uncomfortable. I've had a close friend that I've recently just had to distance myself from, just due to behavior and due to certain vices and habits that this individual has picked up. And I love this individual very much, but anytime I hang with him, it doesn't feel the same as it did before, because I know there's really no place for him in my life in this moment, right? I have multiple people like that. There's really no place for them in my life. You know what I'm saying? We're on different paths. And when God puts you on a certain path, when you're on a certain path, certain people cannot go with you when you're on that path. You know what I'm saying? Certain people have to be left behind. People are in your, and shout out to Mel Robbins. Is that her name? Yeah, Mel Robbins. Shout out to her. She always say people are in your life for 3 reasons, right? People are in your life for a season. How it go? People are in your life for a reason. People are in your life for a season. There are some people that are in your life for a reason. There are some people that are in your life for a season. And there are some people that are in your life for a lifetime. Okay? You're not going to have a whole lot of people that's in your life for a lifetime. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're going to have a whole lot of people that's in and out of your life in certain seasons. They're in and out of your life for certain reasons. You know what I'm saying? And you really got to focus on your path. You got to focus on your journey. You can't be deterred off your journey and be deterred off your path just because you want to hang out and be cool. You can do that. But you're going to be in your 40s and your 50s. And these friends going to be nowhere to be found. But here you are, still with your hopes and your dreams that you never accomplished. That you done thrown away because you were trying to hang out and be cool with the wrong people. You got to get away from the wrong people. You got to. It's a must. It's not easy. It's painful. You're going to be lonely, bored. People going to talk about you. They're going to slander your name. They're going to say this and that about you. But you got to focus on you. You got to focus on where you want to be in your life. You got to get connected back with the source. You got to get connected back with the universe. You know what I'm saying? Because when you hanging around these wrong people, you in environments where you're not really welcome, it's not really you that's not welcome in those environments, right? It's not your physical body, it's your energy. They know that you own something different. They know that you are different from them. And you know what people do when you're different from them? They automatically judge you and make you an outcast. You know, they label you as an outcast. They label you as a weirdo, right? But there's nothing weird about staying true to yourself. There's nothing weird about staying true to your destiny. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all, kings, queens, you know, my young kings, my young queens, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. I'm 27. If I can't say nothing else about my life and nothing else about my accomplishment, I can say that I stay true to myself. I haven't changed for anybody. If you're going to change, you evolve, you change for yourself. You change because there needs to be a change, not because you're trying to blend in with the group. As I said in my last video, bro, most people are following the herd. Most people are following the crowd, right? So when you get in these environments, man, you know, hell, you might be invited to a birthday party. You get there, and it's just weird vibes. You know what I'm saying? Or hell, you might be invited to a boat party, or you might be invited to this or that, or whatever outing that you invited to. And you get there, and the vibe is not welcoming. Don't feel offended. That's just your cue. That's your cue that you're aware. You're aware of, okay, maybe I don't resonate with these people anymore. Maybe I don't resonate with this environment. You gotta leave people behind. You can't take everybody with you. You can't take everybody with you. Part of standing on your principle, part of standing on who you are as a man or a woman, is knowing when to break away from people. You know? And me, I always say, you know, I don't never recommend nobody to just isolate yourself for long periods of time. But sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to get away from people that's not contributing to your life. Sometimes you got to get away from people that's involved with drugs and drinking and all this bullshit. You know, gossiping, talking bad, people hanging out with people that hate you. You got to get away from all of that. It's 2025. Forget all the nice stuff. You know, forget all that day one bullshit. I mean, a lot of your day ones will be the ones that will sleep with your spouse. A lot of your day ones will be the ones that will set you up to be robbed. I've seen it with my own personal eyes. I've seen it with my own personal eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? So never, never, never. And I want to go off on this too, right? That feeling that you have of not being welcomed, that's your discernment. Your discernment's kicking in. And for those of you that don't know what your discernment is, that's your God-given gift to be aware when things. Discernment is just really being aware of what's happening in the spiritual world. You know, a lot of people, and truthfully, we all have that gift. We are all blessed with that gift, but not all of us are blessed to be connected with it. When you smoke, you drink, you hanging out with the wrong people, you putting bad food in your body, you getting disconnected from that. You getting disconnected from that source, from that discernment. And that discernment is what's going to lead you to the right path in your life. When you fall away from that discernment, you fall away from that voice, you know, hell, you might be driving, right? You know, you might be driving, and some tell you, don't go your normal route today. Just go ahead and take this left or take this right. And you like, man, I don't know why, but some's just telling me to take this right. You take the right, you like, I don't know why, but I'm just take this way. You don't really notice anything. You get to your destination, you check on the news, it was a big accident where you were gonna, that location that you were gonna be at. That's your discernment. That's God guiding you in the direction that you need to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy. Having and being the more aware you be, the more things hurt. The more that you follow your discernment, the more you really start to see things for what they are. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you see things for what they are, you can never unsee them. You can't undo what you done already seen. You know? Sometimes you're invited, but you're not welcome. And I'm here to tell you, that's okay. That's actually a blessing. I'm gone. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get back at you next time. Peace.